Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long...
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. White. And it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Marquinhos. That's Rudiger. Leicester yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pinches it off him. Idrissa Gueye. Now it's Harrison. Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Idrissa Gueye. Everton deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the...
And the shot! He's scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's had it taken off him. Leicester leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leicester come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Leicester carrying a one-goal lead. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression.
Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And he was alert to it. Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Lucas Moura. And here's Lucas Moura.
That's good play from him.
Lucas Moura, good driving run. Now, can he beat his man? He's dealt with that really well. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Driving through the middle. There's the shot! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Leicester are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, potw. Number 2, coming on the field. Number 9, Calvert-Lewin. Number 18, Young.
Harrison. And he stands tall, impenetrable. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Branthwaite did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rudiger. Lucas Moura. Just 5 minutes left. Idrissa Gueye.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve.
Messi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! And surely that settles it! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A case now of complete control. And he's cut it out. And that is that. Leicester pretty much in utopia. imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he was quick to react.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Kivior gets good distance on it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Raheem Sterling. He could be the key man for me, Peter, because he's so...
He's got tall! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos. David Villa. Luis Skelly kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Sterling. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. What a throw in. Now that's well seen too. Leicester so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. White. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Sterling. He's had it taken off him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Sterling. And it's Jorginho. That's beautifully weighted. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Merino. Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kivior. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes...
Decent hit! They've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Merino. Now it's Sterling. Neymar. Messi. Cafu.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
White. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
The
David
attendance
Villa.
for this match was 71,898.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Sterling. Great chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 23, Merino. Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field, number 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Griezmann.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Coming on the field, number 6, Chiesa. Number 26.
And here's Haaland.
Number 13.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 22, Bellingham.
Bellingham. And no, he's seen through all of that. Chiesa. Roberto Carlos. Chiesa! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. 75 minutes played. Wriggles his way through. Lucas Moura ploughing through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A lot of space ahead of him. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution in progress.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lucas Moura. Haaland. Oh, super ball. Lucas Moura! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Trossard. Now White. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Chiesa. You can run onto that. Well, the defence proved infallible then,
There will be
but that
5
won't be
minutes
the last
added
they'll see of
time.
him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Saka. And he's had it nicked away. And we're done. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended. Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day
Hello,
here,
everybody,
damp
and welcome
but
to today's
potentially
match.
dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Wharton, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's having a go! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Crystal Palace are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lucas Moura.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Munoz. Sarr. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Kamada. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Wharton gets over and intercepts. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Lucas Moura charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to get it away. And it's Lucas Moura. Is there any support? He might not need it. Decent hit! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the ball's gone astray. Leicester heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Lucas Moura. And the finish! Mitchell attempts a clearance. And the counter is on. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mitchell. He's found a way past. Mitchell takes a look up. Eze. Can he finish? They've done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second.
Kamada! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Marquinhos. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Neymar. Nice control. And he's there to retrieve it. Beckenbauer. Lucas Moura, given the lift of his goal. Munoz. Can he spark a counter here?
Substitution. The attendance for this
Marquinhos.
match was 71,550.
Leicester perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lucas Moura. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now the finish! Lucas Moura! That's going to go a long way. Cafu. Rudiger. And it's Marquinhos. Iniesta, the man we've all come to watch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cafu calmly anticipates. Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he hits one! He's scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 75
So time for change,
minutes is
and this one has been on the
number
cards for a little
13.
while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Coming on to
Leicester
replace
go
him
2 up
is
and into a position of real
19,
strength.
Hughes.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here,
Number
because for me
18,
it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Coming on the field is number 28.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? that's off target.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Rudiger. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's away. Mateta! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Wharton goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's headed upfield. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mateta. Now it's Hughes. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Lacroix. Chilwell. Eze. That is a brilliant interception. Lucas Moura. Mateta. And he's in on goal. He's... Oh, shooting chance! And that is the last effort of the game. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Lucas Moura voted man. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Lucas Moura, Messi. That's it! And he's straight offside. And it's Salah. Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is some...
Lucas Moura! And it's a goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van Dijk. Salah. And Gravenberg. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Jota. Oh, great chance! Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cafu. That's really well manoeuvred. Gakpo. That looks a good ball through. Marquinhos does well to stand firm and defend it. Cafu.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Here's... Oh, what has happened here? Cross from Cafu. Jones attempts a clearance. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. No way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Jones. Liverpool looking to pass their way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Jones. Szoboszlai. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Don't you look back on the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, son. It's paying dividends.
Leicester go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Cafu. Marquinhos. Lucas Moura. Neymar. That's very neat. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 8, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 18.
And here's Gakpo
Mbappe.
in with the challenge.
Number 13, Lucas Moura.
Messi.
Coming on the
Messi
field.
powering forward
Number
here.
15,
He's found a way through. And Messi! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Number 10, Lionel
Leicester
Messi.
are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but
Substitution.
I'd say go grab a third.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Messi. Konate is there to clear. Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 17, David Villa. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Erling Haaland.
Diaz. Good running, strong and purposeful. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Got a shot away! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
McAllister. Now it's Diaz. And that's a throw-in. Haaland. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. He's picked his way through. Messi. Messi! Chiesa! They've got to be quick to recover this. Gravenberg. Konate. He's away! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
There'll be 5
The
minutes
defence,
added
though,
time.
able to hold on this time. He is through here! Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Chiesa takes control of it and he's on the move. And time is up. Leicester can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they were. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Chance to finish. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Lucas Moura. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'm going to opt for the versatile Danny Welbeck. His preference, I'm sure, would be to play through the middle, to score as many as possible, and he'll be judged on that ultimately. But he makes his pace count in wider areas too, and I think that's where he can be most effective.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. David Villa. First quarter of an hour gone. O'Reilly was in no mood for any of that. Neymar. Can he finish? They've scored! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Leicester have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Welbeck, that's it! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Great header, made it look easy. There's the hit!
Lucas Moura really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Now it's Welbeck. Spread out to the left.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? David Villa. He's got to be in here! Hits one! And that has been knocked clear. O'Reilly has created one goal already. Brighton have got it back and they'll have another go. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Neymar.
That's good play from him.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's being shifted off it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great hit! And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, that's well spotted. And Welbeck! Mbappe. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Welbeck! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, super, great chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
The match was 70,987.
David Villa, good strong midfield running here. Lucas Moura, Cafu, and he's there to clear it. And smartly reclaimed. And Messi!
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Ribery Efootball. Coming on to replace him is number 24, potw. Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Forwards and with intent. Well timed, excellent interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi. He has found the way through. Love Griezmann! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It could be in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Pedri. Chiesa. He's through here. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free.
Well,
There
both
will be 1
sides
minute at a
might have
time.
to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies.
Hello, everybody,
and quite
and
a
welcome to
contest
today's
ahead of
match.
us. This really is a feel-good football match. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's had it taken off him. Nelson Semedo. Great hit! There it is! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Wolverhampton look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Gets a good foot in there. And it's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckenbauer. Lucas Moura looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Great ball if he can get, and the shot! He scores! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Wolverhampton get themselves into the lead. Can he finish? Mbappe! Oh my word, that is quite something. He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Lucas Moura. Neymar. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Nelson Semedo. Doherty. There's the whistle for half-time. Leicester playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game. Breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Look at the space here, and the finish!
Can't be expected to...
Oh, what's he done? And yes, it's there! back in front. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lucas Moura. David Villa. Lucas Moura. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Messi under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Wolverhampton do have a chance to counter here. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so...
Hits one! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Neymar.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Lucas Moura.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Number 5, Yamal. Number 20, Mohamed Salah.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Number 6, Chiesa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
That's a throw. Bellingham. Messi. And Messi! Oh, there's a probing ball. Gavi. And here's Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Foot in. Nouri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The final 5 minutes. He's having a go! Nelson Semedo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. It's a sharp pass.
4 added minutes.
And he's there to belt it away. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, this looks sharp. He's got away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Leicester come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is...